What's popping, Low Gang? Today we're just gonna watch a few of my videos, and I'm gonna talk about them. Before we start, I do watch math videos, unironically. Actually, what is Hunker streaming? Wow. That's Bikin from Guilty Gear. Anyway, we're gonna watch a few of my videos. We're gonna be watching specifically this one, these, and this. Now, we're not going to be watching any of these because they're pretty normal videos, you know. The joke for this one is pretty self-explanatory, I think. It is something I thought would be funny, and occasionally still do think is funny. And this video would take so long to explain that I'm not going to. So let's just jump right into it. Let's go top 10 coolest Nintendo... top 10 coolest Nintendo characters. So before we even start, people don't get the joke for this video. And I think that's hilarious. I think it is so funny that people just don't understand the joke. But, people just don't get it. You know, I did try to tread the line quite carefully from being a parody to embracing, like, this style of YouTube video. And I think, personally, I did a pretty decent job at not going too overboard. This is where people started getting really mad. There is the fox from Melee. I picked the most obnoxious, no copyright music I could, because I thought it would be very funny. Maybe number 3, here's Metroid. Gotta get this easy joke out of the way. Also, I address Metroid with male pronouns. Gotta get this easy joke out of the way, you know. And here's Lucina. Probably the best line I've ever written comes at this point. Who would you name your baby boy Lucina? That is a thinker's question. The joke here is that this is Bowser Jr. and this text is not readable. That's on purpose. Specifically, Baby Bowser and Bowser Jr. look almost identical. Bowser Jr. they both have a bandana. Bowser Jr. just has a little face on it. Gotta get this easy joke out of the way as well. He's just too cool to speak about, but not even the coolest. Number 1, Sonic the Hedgehog. There's not much to say about his coolness, just look at his Wikipedia page or something for more. What an ending to a video. So that is probably my favorite video on this channel. I think it is funny. I laugh at my own jokes while watching it. Let's move on to the next video. This is the one that everyone's seen. Recently hit 50,000 views. I guess this is in commemoration of that. Now, something notable about every video up until the Taco Direct is that they were made in Windows Movie Maker. And you can really tell with this one. This one's kind of ironic. Coolest Nintendo characters is kind of ironic because it's like supposed to be parodying that sort of style, but this one is just limited by Movie Maker, and you can tell because it's the Coconut Mall here starts super loud and then gets quiet. That is just a thing Movie Maker does when it's exporting stuff. The phone I used to record this on is really old. I think it was like literally a month after this video I bought a new phone. But it's super blurry. Like, a lot of this is just blur. And if I did this today, first of all I would have put these subtitles in a different font. Probably Times New Roman, because that's what I've been using for a lot of my stuff. And also, give it an outline, which you can't do in Movie Maker. You can change the font. I don't know why I kept it the default one. The mic quality is also really bad because it's an old phone. I did not clean up my room before making this video, and it shows. You've got just random Nintendo items here. Like, you've got a SNES controller, 3DS, Wii remotes, Joy-Con, Mario Kart wheel. I don't know what game that is. So this shot is loaded. Shout out my knee. I don't wear glasses anymore. I don't know why I kept them in the frame there. That is a copy of Wii Sports. You can see some PS4 games over there. Joy-Con grip. Those are Skylanders. Now, over to this side, that is a fidget spinner. In 2019, I'm very fun at parties.
Listen, this hand thing.
You know, well, there's unread emails there. That isn't going away. Shout out me just not saying circle at this part. So I had to lie in the subtitles and say I said it. I'm gonna ruin the magic here. The notebook was planned the whole time. I didn't just find it in my room.
A notebook here. Yes.
I don't know why I flick to the second page as well instead of just taking the first. Also, I go from the back of the book. For these shots, I'm calling them shots like this is actually a film. I have the pen lid in my mouth for some reason. Anyway, that's a sick hand drawing. Woo. Nice one. Whoa. I like how I do that off camera. Wait. There is some stuff here. So, okay. That's a piano keyboard. That is a case for a trumpet. That is a PS4 and Wii U New Super Mario Bros. U edition of the Wii U. That is a music stand.
This is a very bad camera angle.
That's true. This is a bad camera angle. And also I do all of this tearing off camera.
Way to put them in the hat.
I'm gonna ruin the magic again. I knew how I was gonna do this the whole time.
Slide it in? Okay.
Did you see that? Did you see that? If we go back a few frames, you can see a tilde for a frame with the phrase slide it in. I don't know why I did this. 2019 me?
In. Maybe make it a bit more.
I do the tearing off camera again. Yes!
Okay.
Anyway, I've made the hat now.
We've got
We've got a JoJo hat.
Sono
Chino Sadame. I stopped the video again accidentally because it has a terrible ending.
Hey.
And I was trying to pause. So, I can't think of worse lines. Well, I can't think of worse lines actually. But I can't think of many worse lines to end the video with other than a JoJo opening. But at least I'm not as unfunny as this stupid comments section. This has 96 replies, and they're... Big spoiler, they're all unfunny. I hate the community that this video tends to. Anyway, this is the new pinned comment, and I think it's way funnier. This guy did not get the joke. Part of me is kind of regretting putting this child in the spotlight and exposing him to these comments. Because a lot of them are kind of mean. But at the same time, he makes a Friday Night Funkin' video and a Five Nights at Freddy's video, and his username is bruh. So I don't feel bad. Anyway, that's the Jotaro hat video. Moving on. Screaming Kid reacts to. So this video was a joke I made in like 2018, and it was unlisted for 2 years until the fateful day, 23rd of January, when I decided to premiere it. I actually did That's not a Discord link. No! Aww. Well, that's where the scream comes from. Anyway, moving on. We've got Taco Direct. So, I learned a very important lesson while making the Taco Direct, and that is, after the Taco Direct, and that is, if you make something regarding a trend that is relevant at the time, and you primarily make content that people watch after it's funny, it's not going to be that funny. This entire video was based on speculation for a Nintendo Direct in February. And the day after I announced this video in a parody tweet, which I'll put up on the screen now, Nintendo announces that they're doing an Animal Crossing Direct. Anyway, let's watch the video. I made this. This is the only video on my channel I made in Premiere Pro, because I started the free trial of the Adobe Suite. Also, shout out that transition.
Hello, hi.
But yeah, I started the free trial of the Adobe Suite looking for a better editing software than Windows Movie Maker. I eventually stumbled onto DaVinci Resolve, which is what I've been using. It's free. It's decent, except it crashes a lot. So, first of all, this mic quality is horrendous.
Hi. This is the Nintendo Direct, Taco Direct. It's me, Shinya Takahashi. Oh, I'm bowing? Okay, cool.
This is also the funniest part of the video.
A big chungus, am I right? That's funny, that's funny. Oh, yeah, sans. Oh, that's funny.
And saying this is the funniest part really speaks volumes.
Plan.
This was recorded not only on a different day, but I'm pretty sure a different week. I am too lazy to green screen stuff, so I just put this stock Premiere transition over the existing Nintendo Direct footage. This video didn't end up happening. This is not the last time we'll see the plant video. I hate my laugh here.
Wow, that was really something. I actually have about 2 hours worth of recording with that, and it's all just me laughing. But
that's true. On my old laptop, I do have 2 hours worth of footage for that video. Actually, in total, I have about 6 hours of Jackbox footage that I just haven't made videos of, because I get like 15, 20 minutes into the footage, and I realize that it's not that funny. Jackbox videos inherently get kind of boring after a while. Like, you've kind of seen it before. I don't know, this is what I think about it.
We got one other announcement coming up.
This is just a scene from Lilo and Stitch 2.
You're my Ohana.
I don't remember this part from when I watched this movie as a literal child. But this is the scene where Stitch literally dies.
Stitch, not bad. Stitch
In Smash.
Do you like the part where it's a different recording environment again? Where the mic sounds completely different again? Because this was recorded on a different day after I had this idea for the joke.
But how is it possible?
He joined Smash.
I also had to cut out I could have done something smooth where I put the original movie's soundtrack in the background, lowered the volume, and then just made it louder again when I start speaking. So it sounds like I'm actually in the world portraying these characters. However, I think it is way funnier if the music just cuts out.
Stitch,
DLC Newcomer 6.
now?
Ho's mad. Oh my god, Stitch! Reggie, where's Mother for this? At least it's not Fire Emblem. I want Crad, where's Dante? I hope they had Mario.
So, Sora ended up happening. So did Doom Guy to an extent, and Dante. Call me a prophet?
Nintendo. Wait, this is the taco.
That's such a funny joke. I'm laughing. That joke is so unfunny, and if I could remove it from the video, I probably would. Actually, I can, but I'm not going to, because I like to laugh at myself for not being funny. Anyway, let's watch the teaser for the plant video. This video didn't happen. Not the only time I, advertised a video that didn't happen.
That's not how you spell refrigerator.
You're a refrigerator.
You're a refrigerator. Oh, yeah, you
I mean, technically, you do store food inside you, so you are technically a refrigerator.
That's not how it works.
No, it does.
The mic quality here
That's
is
really
also
not how it
very
works.
bad.
No, if the food can
But
be
that's a
stored in
trend.
place
I don't have the
and
best mic quality now either.
stored up, I turn myself into a plant.
Shout out Snail's House. Probably one of my favorite composers. Not for the memes, they genuinely make really good music. This video has become kind of a running gag on the channel, where basically I recorded this in February 2020, and I was gonna have it out by March. I almost finished making the video. But then I just didn't finish it. And I just didn't feel like editing the rest of it. And then it comes to like June 2020, and I'm like, okay, let me try again, let me make it funnier. And it is funnier this time. But I still just forget to finish it. So it gets to September 2020, and I'm like, why don't I try one more time? I'm actually gonna make it this time. And I almost finish it once again. I have some legitimately funny jokes that I put in editing, because the video itself isn't that funny. But then I had to reset my laptop, and idiot me decided to reset it while making the video and not back up the project file. So there goes my third attempt. I reset to fix a problem where the CPU was throttling itself. That wasn't a problem with what I had installed onto my computer, by the way. That was a problem with the computer overheating. So I tried one last time to just make this video, and I get literally to the end of it. And then I just don't feel like doing it anymore one last time. I guess it's just destined to never come out. And I'm not sending the plant video files to anyone for them to make it, because I said some really cringy stuff that I would not like people to hear me say. It's not like anything like bad, like racist or like sexist. I just don't like how I talked in 2020. But, so, first of all, second, I'm already critiquing my video here. It starts so abruptly. It starts in the middle of the word gamers.
Gamers, welcome to Cooking with Taco. Today we're gonna be...
There's a crusty logo with the Persona 5 font. When making this video, I think the day before I had platinumed Persona 5 Royal, and that game was on my mind.
Making mini Pringle sandwich, bread.
Which is why Persona 5 font, Persona 5 color palette in the logo, up there. The music used is from a certain game. This bread was in the freezer, and that is why I microwave it. Put it in my microwave. It's like ASMR. I could say something about the camera being out of focus being a deliberate choice, because of deliberate artistic choice, for it shows how I've lost vision of what I want this channel to be, or something stupid like that. But no, it's just because the camera went out of focus. This is like ASMR. Surprisingly, it did not taste very good. I think that was mainly because I just microwaved the bread. But I did eat this whole sandwich.
the microwave?
Oh yeah, that's something I forgot. I had to cut this video in places like these multiple times because I accidentally panned the camera down too far and you could see my feet. I don't want that to be on YouTube.
Do Pringles get worse after they've been in the microwave? I hate the sandwich. Leave a like for pain.
So, I cut this part out using the YouTube editor, but originally at the end there was kind of a teaser trailer for a review of Persona 5 Royal. And I made a script for that and everything. I recorded most of it. I edited a lot of it. The problem is that the review didn't actually say anything. It was like, this game is good. It does these things well. I like this game. And I noticed this, and I'm like, wow, this isn't interesting to watch. I'm just not gonna upload it. And there was a pinned comment here, where I'm like, by the way, if you didn't notice, the Persona 5 Royal review was cancelled. The game was great, but the review wasn't. First episode of Cooking with Taco. I did record a second and third one at some point, but I just never made them. I just never edited and uploaded them. Let's go to my newest video, 6 days ago, the Halloween special.
I just wanna thank the Academy.
Bit of context, this video was about 9 different clips I took in VR chat with some friends. Oh yeah, I want to point out, the avatar I'm using here is an edited Nagito Kamida from Danganronpa 2, wearing a blue jacket, a Kanye West t-shirt, and having a blue eye. I love Undertale. I'm fun at parties.
Why are you like a cube? Freddy Fazbear.
Steamed waffles, you moron. That's not a cube. Where does it look like a cube, idiot?
I hit my arm on something.
See, when steamed goes inside me here, this is an insane transition, might I add. When the Sono... I can't pronounce this character's name. When this character from Toho 6 goes inside me, Steamed here decides to make a noise I have never heard before. And I don't think I will ever hear again. This joke is funny. I laugh at this occasionally. Also, here is the best frame in this video. Here's a bit of immersion breaking. For a few frames, you can, if you look around here, you can see the map screen from FNAF 1. I spent a lot of time trying to make this, you know, as seamless as possible. And once you notice it, it's very visible.
I don't know how to make the FNAF jump scare noise. It's like
Okay, I'm laughing at my own joke. That cut gets me every time. Anyway, that's about it. I don't really know how to end this. Can I show that on YouTube?